Tonight we're inducting Walter Gill and Simon Gundry into the North Harbour Business Hall of Fame, a business partnership and friendship that's endured over 50 years. Gill and Gundry, the business grew out of two Devonport and Takapuna grammar lads' thirst for hard work. They started digging the foundations for what they term sausage flats being built on the North Shore in the early 70s. It was work that not many wanted to do. For young Walter and Simon, it was more enjoyable than the 3-month stints they'd spent in insurance and herd testing. Remuneration was 25 cents per hole. They could dig 100 holes a day, which returned them about $25 a day. It was the start of Gill and Gundry and their main work in the first decade, 1970 to 1980. They worked in subdivisions such as Sycamore Drive, Sunnynook Drive, Maxwellton Drive, Chatswood, and built relationships and gained respect that's helped over the decades. While working hard, the duo were increasingly involved in the two sports that they loved. For Simon, it was sailing. For Walter, it was as a thrower in athletics, both reaching extraordinary heights. Simon sailing around the world with Sir Peter Blake on Ceramco and Line New Zealand, and Walter excelling in shot put and discus at a national level. Walter Gill has put a great deal back into athletics as an administrator and a coach, and is now just as famous for being the father of Jacko, a Supreme Ames Award recipient at the age of 15, and more recently, a Commonwealth Games medalist. Well done. In the early 80s, Gill and Gundry was ready to expand. Things got quite serious. They started employing people, bought diggers and trucks, and in the mid-80s, expanded into block work, concrete floors, but they kept on digging. They're very proud of employing hundreds of good young men, offering them the opportunity to learn how to work and how to succeed wisely. Early on, they started investing in their own property portfolios, and there's also an interest in a major New Zealand residential home building business. While they have never shouted about their philanthropy, once they were doing well, Gill and Gundry started giving back. Their generosity to the community has been a constant. This has been to their chosen sports of athletics, rugby, their beloved North Shore, and yachting, and also to cricket, surf lifesaving, and many others. They also support Rosmini College and the Wilson Home Trust. Many of their contributions to giving a hand up are under the radar. We do know that they've been supporting a school in Uganda for many years. Walter, well, he's the unassuming one. Simon says Walter's happy just getting on and doing things. Simon's the high profile and the talker of the two, but clearly this is a perfect match in business with massive mutual respect. They say they don't socialise a lot together, only around twice a year, but they complement one another in business. Simon was awarded a QSM for services to the community in 2013. Recognition, he says, should have been split. He's also a life member of the North Shore Rugby Club. Tonight, we celebrate two people who have contributed massively to the North Shore in business and, of course, in the community. Walter Gill and Simon Gundry.